Romac Lumber and Supply. Buy where the builders buy.
And my daddy said, well, if you ain't going back to school, he said, you're going in the bakery shop. I said, Daddy, I don't want to be a baker. Daddy had a little bakery at the time. I don't want to be a baker. He said, well, that's it. He said, I'm going to pay you $18 a week, and $10 of that is room and board. I said, Daddy, up until just a few seconds ago, it was free. He said, it ain't free no more. Now go across the street, post office, get the mail. And I said, yes, sir. And I went across the street, and there was an Air Force recruiter guy out there that had on his blue outfit, and the boy looked. And Uncle Sam had a sign that said, we want you, and I thought that was so nice to be wanted. So I joined the Air Force. And on Christmas Day, Mom and Dad, they took me to the train station in West Palm Beach and put me on the train. I waved goodbye. And there was a young man from Belgrade, a black man or boy. He was about 18 or 19, my age. And I had his orders, because I had ROTC next. So I had his orders and my orders to get us to San Antonio, Texas. And he didn't say anything, and I didn't say anything for about 100 miles. And I got to wondering if he could talk. And I guess he was wondering if I could talk. Finally, he said something, and what he could say, I couldn't say. And what I could say, he couldn't say. He stuttered too. I said, hell, it's going to take us both to get there. But we finally made it to San Antonio, Texas, and we had our basics there, and it went, about 3 weeks into it, they called us all in, and they gave us these aptitude tests to find out what we were suited for. So I took my test, and I waited for my orders to come back to tell me, if I was going to be a pilot or a clerk typist or whatever. And I waited, and all my buddies, there was 80 of us in that flight. Most of them were from Wisconsin. They called me Rev. And there's about 80 of us, and all of them had their orders but me. And I waited and I waited and I waited on mine. And finally, got my orders. It said, report across a town, San Antonio, Texas, to Fort Sam Houston at the 4th Army Baking School. My dad is still laughing, I think, about that in his grave. But anyway, I spent the 4 years in the Air Force as a baker. I served my country. I served cakes and cookies and pies and donuts.